You ever hear of the Meatball Mamas, huh? Nah, not the kind of thing they print in newspapers. These ain't your sweet Sunday gravy ladies. These are women who run things. Quiet, efficient, dangerous. But somewhere along the line, they realize food ain't just comfort, it's control. You feed a man, you own a piece of him. And these mamas, they got recipes you don't ask about. You cross them, suddenly you ain't hungry no more. So let me give you some advice. You see a plate of meatballs from a woman who smiles too sweet? You eat, you nod, they sit down, quiet, watching JCW Lunacy, breaking down fights like it's strategy, Juggalo Championship Wrestling, real hits, real chaos. And those mamas, you survive. You don't? You end up on the menu.
Do you and your crew get together to watch JCW Lunacy every Thursday night? How about live stream?
You do a watch-along live stream of JCW Lunacy?
Then that means you're just as much of the party as we are. Send us some fresh footage of your Lunacy viewing party. Show us how y'all get down watching Lunacy, and we'll air you guys on the show. That's right, bitch. We're gonna be watching you, watching us. It's that simple. So go record some footage of your viewing party so we can view that shit too. Now, live streamers, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, or TikTok, even X, send us footage of your live stream in action and the address of how fans can watch along on your site or channel, and we'll officially make you part of the show.
Send footage and clips and we'll be Lunacy together.
Send clips and pick info about your shindigs to this address.
Yo.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
How you doing?
Good, good. Look, we got a guest here. If you guys don't know, this is BobeBlaze. He's from Team MUJ. How you doing?
Hey, very well. Thank you for having me here. This is fucking cool as hell. You know what I'm saying?
It's an absolute pleasure, Bobby. Why don't you tell people about your show a little bit? For those of you that don't know, I'm going to tell you about a show.
Well, there is a couple of shows, but, tonight we're talking JCW Lunacy. And for those of you who do not know, every Thursday, right before JCW Lunacy kicks off, I do a unofficial JCW Lunacy pre-show and cover all of the events that happened the previous week and what they might mean, for the current episode or the story as it goes on. You know what I'm saying? So if you're into the old school WCW live type shit, or even the more recent, before a big pay-per-view pre-show type shit, that's the type of energy I try to give you. You know what I'm saying? Very made for TV, very gimmicked up. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's me, it's still basically a character, still version of me. It's probably the longest I go on a show. I don't say hard cuss words, and I realized that only recently that I'll say pissed or I'll say shit or something, but I never really do anything too deep because I picture myself as doing it on TV on Saturday morning or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you're into JCW or if you're into just indie wrestling at all, I don't really cover a lot of indie wrestling, but I feel like a lot of people who are into indie wrestling now are into JCW and shit. So if you like that kind of play to the kayfabe, spoiler-free hype for JCW, come check it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm really it's. I actually just did the 17th week just happened for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's still new. That's it's still 17 weeks. We're really close to 6 months of doing this shit now. You know what I'm saying? Every single week.
That's awesome.
And you time it out perfectly. Every time you don't miss any JCW. It's always off in time. So if you want to check out Bobby's show, make sure you're checking it out because you're not going to miss anything on JCW. Yeah,
and it works too. A lot of new episodes of Lunacy get 20,000 views after it airs. You know what I'm saying? So even if you're not watching it the night that Lunacy happens, it's a good companion to me. And this is I'm not saying it just because it's the show that I do or whatever, but I try to set it up as a fan. You know what I'm saying? So it's a perfect it's to be a companion show. You know what I'm saying? you watch the pre-show and then it immediately goes into the actual show. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I tried to set it up. So even if you watch it later and you didn't watch the episode of Lunacy yet, and if you still watch it with it, you know, it's just like it's still stays relevant. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still even trying to push it to where like the aftermarket, because I push it like, you know, heavy right before, watch it with everybody live right before, but like the second hand watch is also just as important, you know what I'm saying? Because there is still 20,000 more views usually happen to JCW within the next, you know, 5 days or whatever. So
boy, they've been getting the views, man. If they've been getting the views, it goes up every time, more and more.
Yeah, and especially after Stranglemania,
Vince Russo, Jeff Lane.
Yeah, the storytelling is awesome. So it makes like what I'm doing fun, and like, I don't know, I love to follow the story, and I love to follow the story in like a kayfabe, oh, what's gonna happen kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my favorite shit. You know what I'm saying?
There ain't no other way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and the way that it's JCW.
Yeah, and you know, like, and in the beginning, I wasn't like covering all the like JCW matches, but like that's really what makes JCW or indie wrestling, like, you know what I'm saying? Like even last night or whatever, what we saw, you know, or, you know, Professor Mike, you know what I'm saying? We'll talk about later. We'll talk about all these characters that you see that you only, you know, the 40 Wink shit that we saw, you only, you know, see that. That's what makes, you know, like, you're watching, you know, a 2-hour program, you got to have some like funny, you know, goofy shit in it. And that's what I think, like, we base everything that we do at Team MUJ. There's always got to be some funny, goofy shit in it because we're clowns, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yep. That's awesome. We're all clowns.
Yeah, and I think it shows. I think I saw a picture on your, maybe it was Instagram or Facebook. It was you and Prez, right? From back in the day. When you were watching JCW.
Oh yeah,
so cute.
Yes,
on my wall here, I actually have the flyer for that. It was St. Andrew's Brawl. It was, you know, St. Andrew's, you know, fucking Detroit. You guys know where that shit's at.
Oh, wow, man.
Mikey Clark did a set that night. It was like right after that Murder Mix shit had came out. Murder Mix 2 came out sometime right around then. And the flyer that I have for it on my wall has Rhino all fucking flexed out on it or whatever. It was actually it was fucking May 4th, 2011. So I posted it like right around the same time that was or whatever.
It's 15 years ago.
Yeah, 15 years ago, you know what I'm saying? So, and I was telling Bob just recently, the first time that I saw JCW, I feel like it was in 2001, but for sure in 2002 in Peoria at the Gathering of the Juggalos was the first time that I saw like an actual JCW show.
Wow, that's a very long time ago. That's loyalty. That's important, right?
Well, I mean, it's just fresh to see what they've done, you know what I'm saying? Like from then to the shows, even in 15 years ago or whatever, like that they were doing. They were doing them at the spot called the Modern Exchange. It was like a small spot that had like a storefront, but in the back room they would set up the ring and all that shit. There's a bunch of videos. I think actually, I'm pretty sure that the fucking flashback shit, you know what I'm saying, that they did like for
Blast from the Past.
Blast from the Past, yeah, the Blast from the Past. I'm pretty sure that's from around that era, and I'm pretty sure that Prez and I are in the crowd. The footage is so grainy, it's hard to tell. But Prez and I used to go to this place called the Modern Exchange, and they would do it either like once a month or maybe every 2 weeks or some shit. And we went to the Modern Exchange a bunch of times to see it, and then they did it at St. Andrew's Hall a couple times around that same era.
Nice.
Yeah, I know they've done things all over the country. I know they've even done things inside Jay's house. I saw some footage of Jay's house.
Yeah,
they did that during like the pandemic and shit. They were doing they did a CW show out there. That was really cool. Shout out Humble Among in the chat.
Yeah, I was just typing that. Shout out to Humble Among, who also does a JCW watch party during JCW on the Humble Among channel. So you check that out. Pretty fun to watch. Him and Kosuke do a pretty good show.
Shout out Kosuke too, man. Nah, damn. Shout out Kosuke. And Humble, if we're still buddies, you know what I'm saying, definitely come on the Unofficial JCW Lunacy Preshow. I'd love to have you, you know what I'm saying? I'll reach out. I got your number. I can call you anytime.
And Emily.
Yeah, I mentioned that to him, and he said he was interested, just so you know. So I'll give you that little
We've had Humble on so much stuff that like, and my biggest thing is I hate bothering people, especially a lot of you I know are like super busy, run multiple shows and shit. So I always am like, damn, you know, I don't want to bother anybody or whatever. And Humble's like, there's like 2 times a year that I try to bug Humble, and it's for like our Strange Dark and Mysterious show. So I kind of try to like save that or whatever. But I'd really like him to get on this. I'd really like Kosuke to get on the Unofficial Pre-Show. Then also, like, they're both wrestling nerds. They both know what they're talking about, and they both got cool ass like voices and gimmicks. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Yeah, I was mentioning to him that I wanted him on the recap show, and he said that he's also interested in being on the advice show. So he probably will be on both.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we'll be like a double guest on a double. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you guys having me on this one. I don't know about the advice show because I don't know if like the advice I give, I would have to be like, you know, hey, but that's on you though. You know what I'm saying? Because, I don't want to be. Here's what I might do, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So don't hold me. You know what I'm saying?
It's a let it go. All you can say.
Yeah, you can only like, you know, do your best.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I love that though, you know, like it's like it's kind of like almost like a love line-ish type thing, you know what I'm saying? Like I think that's cool as hell, but you're getting two wise women's opinions about things as fresh as fuck, you know what I'm saying? And
I was thinking, I'm like, you know, if nobody's got a mother and they you know, got some questions and they can't figure some shit out, hey, we're here.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like it's
like a family.
It's pretty easy to sometimes open up to like a motherly figure too. Then, so that's cool as fuck. So you guys should call in and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
Yeah, we did get a call. We got a call that made me tear up. Do you remember that, Flash?
Oh God, I was.
And there was somebody who did it.
Paint. I was scared my paint was gonna run, but I was crying.
Yeah, it was somebody that did. Like his mother's in heaven, you know, and his father's in heaven, and he was asking us like, how do you stay positive? And then his voice was shaking, and it was. It was a lot, but you know, I'm glad that he called and that we were able to say something to him because he's a good guy.
And all like that feels like a good way to like get it out because you don't have to be on camera or anything, and it's for the most part anonymous. So if you need something even just to get out, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, you don't have to say
whatever voice. You know what I mean?
You can make up a name. You can make up a voice. You know, whatever.
Yeah, there was one person that called. Remember, they just said "Moon Glorious." They just kept going "Moon Glorious."
Yeah. Well, then that's also what comes with having a number like that is then you know you get those phone calls and those messages and shit.
Yeah, they're fun. You know what I mean?
I like
keep it fun.
Yeah, that's we had like a Google number like that for a little bit, and then after we had stopped using the Google number, Prez was like, "Well, I'll just use my number," and I was like, "No, don't use your number.
No,
I'm gonna be getting these calls in the middle of the night and shit." And then once they
the fuck out of here.
Shit.
Yeah, no. It does ring at weird times, and like they say like weird stuff.
Oh yeah.
And you just gotta like be like, I'm pass on that one.
Yeah, dude. That's funny.
So I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna review the JCW episode from last night. But Bob has like a few things he'll pop in. You guys know about it. He'll just he's got all the timestamps, whatever. But I think the best thing to do because it wasn't very long is now he's putting Biggest Slip. Okay. Are we doing Biggest Slip, Biggest Slam, and we're doing Most Unhinged? We're 3 for today.
Most Unhinged.
Best Strip.
Best Strip. Best Strip, Biggest Slam, Most Unhinged.
Best Strip, Biggest Slip.
Yeah.
I think.
Best Strip right here. I got that Willie Mack shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, go to the vault, copy your fucking JC Dub merch over there on the motherfucking on the vault. You know what I'm saying?
There.
Oh, yeah.
Like, get it. Nice. Support JCW and get some merch. You got Willie Mack. I got Big Vito.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Willie Mack.
I got Caleb.
Caleb?
Hell yeah.
I got Caleb.
Yeah, did you see Mr. JCW was on the post show? You got
Caleb
it.
Conley, man.
Caleb? No, not Caleb Conley.
Oh, hey, you know what? Hey, one day when I show the behind the scenes full of me shooting the pre-show, as much as I fuck up Kerry Morton and Caleb Conley while saying them, it just pisses me off so many times. I'll be like, I'll have the whole thing going on, and then I'll say Caleb Conley instead of fucking Kerry Morton, and especially since they're beefing so often, it fucks me up and I'll interchange their names. And even in this most recent episode, there's a whole part that I cut out because I was like, damn, I shot that whole part and I didn't realize that I had said Kerry Morton when I was supposed to say Caleb Conley. Like it just rolls off the tongue too much, you know.
Caleb Conley rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, the
That
Caleb.
does. Caleb
Yeah,
Conley.
Caleb Conley.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Caleb.
Right. I won't.
Kaka. It's
I got
Kaka.
it. I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Kaka.
Caleb
Oh
Conley.
my God.
Yeah. Caleb Conley's a big deal in JCW right now. I don't know how he got picked for that, but all right.
Yeah.
You know, I know we were talking about, you know, him, the thing that him and Russo and the Outbreak and Barnabas did out in Memphis or whatever, but that's how big of a deal he is that Vince Russo, when he thought about representing JCW, he took the Chosen One and the Outbreak to Memphis to fight or whatever, and that was pretty dope. That was actually a really fun match then too. I haven't really had a chance to talk about that on the pre-show or whatever, or shit like that, but like, I don't know. There was like one part in that match that I was like, that's the indie wrestling shit that JCW type of does. Like this guy has like electricity fucking move or whatever, and everyone got in this fucking chain and got electrocuted at the match, and it was the dopest shit. Like seeing,
that sounds cool.
Seeing the chain electrocution. It was.
Sounds awesome.
I was like, yo, that's great fucking indie wrestling. That's JCW style wrestling right there.
Yeah, I feel like no matter where they wrestle, they're good, but like I feel like they fit the best in JCW, right?
Cool. Yeah. It was just cool seeing them set up somewhere else, but I mean, or show up anywhere else, and I think that's cool that, you know, they can do that. You know what I'm saying? And I hope there is more crossover like that too. You know.
And who do you think made the best the best debut? Do you think it was the Red Love, or do you think it was Green Phantom?
Red Love for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really liked that last one. That was weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just obviously the storyline with the Green Phantom is more funny and so far more entertaining. You know what I'm saying? But Red Love was he showed that he was actually dominating and, you know, was a good wrestler and put on a good match and shit.
It's like almost like a split personality. Like he like hands out the roses, and then he like does the like crazy guy face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got darkness in him.
Yeah, so I was like, so the Green Phantom's supposed to be on the side of Violent J then, right?
Yeah, he was Violent J's signee, I guess.
He's got to do something, right?
He had one more chance. We'll see what happens now, you know.
He's got to figure out how to wrestle someone like, you know what I mean? But
Virginia Wolf's right though. I don't necessarily think Luigi Primo is the greatest wrestler in ring. I know that's going to be really controversial.
You know what? That is controversial because every time you say it on the pre-show, I look at Bob and I say, "Why does he always say that about Luigi Primo?" Like
because it is true. It is true. But he's awesome, and he did awesome in the match with Red Love. I think Luigi Primo definitely works better as the character Luigi Primo, not as good as the wrestler, but he is getting better. He does get better, and in that match between him and Red Love, they put each other over so well that, like, I don't know. I think because if you've seen Luigi Primo, he's almost lost every match that he's kind of been in. It's almost been like to put someone over. You know what I'm saying?
Like a lot of like tap out.
Yeah. Or even just what happened recently, you know.
Well, they keep giving him like big guys. Look how big these guys are. And
but he makes it the best of the pizza. You know what I'm saying?
He makes it the best of the pizza. But when he gets in
the ring, he's got a weapon that he's allowed to use all the time, and you know, so he always has
his legs touching the back of his skull half the time with a big guy sitting on his back. I'd be like, oh God, no, let me out.
I feel you for sure.
Hell no.
But he had the opportunity. To fight Red Love that night. And he still took the match. So
yeah, I agree with that. I think everything about him is like better than the Green Phantom. So like the only reason I compare them is because they came around like at the same time, right? Was it like the same?
Yeah, well, the same match. I guess like they debuted. They were showing their videos and then they debuted. I guess the same night. This that happened with Chapa City. I wasn't sure how this was going to get resolved. I thought this was might even going to leak over into something more. They stole these the titles and walked away. But I'm glad to see that Tony and Willie Mack got their revenge. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
What do you guys think of Chapa City? I know when Chapa City first came in, you weren't really feeling them. What do you think?
I don't like them.
I don't really.
I don't like them. I feel like they're a little bit corny. You know what I mean?
They're corny as fuck for sure. That's funny. They're corny as fuck though for sure.
They're corny as fuck, and they're like, I don't know.
It's some
I don't like. I'm not cheering for them or anything. You know what I mean?
It's like some middle school stuff. Hey, we're gonna chop it up. You chop. You know, with
Like,
my best
like I
buddy
want
over
them
here.
to
I
do
don't
it
know.
bigger.
Yeah, like they're dressed in like some like anime-ish type shit. I don't know. Like, it's childish. It's funny and it is corny.
There he
though.
is. Look how gorgeous he looks right there. See?
Oh
They
yeah,
came in
look
there
at Bob.
ballsy
That's
though.
Caleb right there, Bob.
Look at Caleb.
Boom.
And he's over there brushing his hair all slicked back, looking good. Nice. Yep. See.
Yeah,
yep.
there it is.
See.
That's Flash's pick for best strip.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. What do you like about this?
I think it's all the dark. It's all the he's just dressed nice. One straight and then he's got the glasses on. Oh,
I'm so glad he's got pants on.
Comes in.
He looks like a GTA character. I mean, both of them actually look like GTA online characters, but Caleb definitely had the GTA club kind of look, all black, the hair, the glasses. But they both look like GTA characters right now.
He looks
the
like
Green
he belongs
Phantom's
in
got the thing
Vito
over
with
his face.
Vito. He looks like Vito could pick him up right now. He looks good.
Caleb was looking fly though, trying to take that assistant role in the recent episode.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. Like I'm like, this can go bad right now. And Jay finds out. Oh
shit!
Yeah, when the shit he immediately started doing was crazy. I saw this video. It just man, I'm just obviously got me hype as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Obviously,
not even that far away.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Not at all.
I think more people were complaining. If you're complaining about it being further away, that's lame. I saw people even more lame though. I saw people like, oh, there's a lot of walking or whatever. But man, like, go fucking walk. You know what I'm saying?
Take your time. Yeah.
And there's going to be a lot of cool. And for people who have trouble walking, there's going to be a lot of ADA support, and there's going to be the trolleys this year. So there's going to be plenty of ways to get you guys around who can't move around, and those who can move around and probably need to move around a little bit more. This is your opportunity to move around. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm looking forward to how big the map is, because for the first time you could get lost again. So
there's a lot of water. You could be in the water.
Yeah.
Are you able to like bring other little things to like ride on? Like, I don't want to say roller skates.
Nothing motorized.
Like
bicycle, yeah. Nothing motorized, but you can bring a bicycle and shit like that,
You might be able to like make a frame and do like a Freddie Flintstone kind of car. You know what I mean? Run along it.
There you go.
What are they gonna do? There ain't no motor in there.
Oh, there's Danny.
Oh yeah, the Danny Mo.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Danny Mo. I was gonna wear a Danny Mo shirt tonight, but I think I'm siding with Big Al in this whole situation. So
what you're saying, Bobby, is you got a collection of JCW shirts.
Yeah, I hit up the vault. The vault has the shirts up there, and I copped a bunch of those shirts from the vault, like you should, watching at home right now. You know what I'm saying? Pick your favorite wrestler, and if you got a few of them, and if you can, grab all a few of them. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Actually, the few that I got the first time when they did free shipping on, I think, Juggalo Day or whatever, and then I just recently put in an order so I could get one of the Caleb Conley ones and the Vince Rusbro one.
It literally says bro on it.
It says bro on the back of it or some shit. Hey, this really fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this really fucked me up because for those of you who don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like,
now he's showing this.
I got a little professor gimmick that I do myself. You know what I'm saying? So having a professor.
That's what I thought of first. I'm like, is that Bobby in the ring?
Straight up, he pulled up like. It looked like if Professor Blazenstein lost a little bit of hair or whatever, but I was like, damn.
This was Bobby's most unhinged moment. Bob.
I didn't expect for this to happen. I didn't know what was going on here. Luigi Primo was just standing off to the side afterwards, just flipping the pizza,
Yeah.
And Mike, again with another cool gimmick. I am partial to Mad Professors, you know what I'm saying? And he played this one up really good.
Yeah,
and I did. I was like, hey, this is, he came up here on some Blazenstein shit, you know what I'm saying? Like immediately, that's how Blazenstein dresses even too. He's got the red tie. Blazenstein just has more hair than Mike here. But again, I thought this was a cool
game. More hair than that. It's just underneath it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I thought this was a cool gimmick. I thought it, but as an unhinged moment, I was like, what the fuck's going on? Is this a sanctioned match still? Is Mike's out here getting his revenge on the Green Phantom? And then I was like, damn, well, Phantom's gonna pick up a win then on this one, but
I think the big Green Phantom can hold his own. He's a very big wrestler. You know what I mean? He's got a very large frame, very tall.
Oh yeah, I seen how big he is. He stepped back at one point. Yeah, look at.
They did great camera work when Matt Cross came in pretending to be the Green Phantom, since he's about 3 feet shorter than the
That's what I was saying. I'm like, why does he look so good like him? I'm like, was it really? I'm like,
he can never hide from us.
Exactly. That was great camera
no
work.
way.
Brilliant.
You know, I thought that.
Remember in Lansing, you were like, there he is.
Yeah, as soon as you see him, you're like, oh yeah, that's. As soon as you see the way that he moves, you're like, that's Matt Cross, obviously.
He's like doing the thing on the, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Then when he goes to the ropes or whatever, it does any of his moves, you're like, oh yeah, that's Matt Cross. Or you see his like the same Adidas that he runs around in all the time.
It said Adidas.
Right, I was like, why is the Green Phantom so short right now?
Blazenstein.
Shout out to Matt Cross. No offense. But there's like a big difference, you know. That's why
he is something else with that pizza. I'll tell you. Just whips it at you.
But Mashpik, he ain't no joke either. You know what I mean? He proved the point.
Now Green Phantom could be like, hey, you know, Jay, I only lost because I got attacked by this fucking Professor Mike. You know what I'm saying? If I would have actually fought Luigi Primo, I would have won 100%. And then they're going to be like, all right, well, one more match. You know what I'm saying?
Like, he's one more time.
One more.
Someone's going to be like, no more times.
That's it. This is the last now.
Like they ran commercials for him for 2 months. They got to give him at least 4 matches, you know? So,
like, right, he needs like 4 more do-overs to figure it out.
Straight up.
This was
love the hero.
Cherry Garcia hit me bullshit in his ass. I can't turn my back.
Look at Barnabas.
I laughed so damn hard the whole episode.
I love when he squeals like that. You know what I mean? High pitch.
Barnabas wasn't crazy in that episode, man. That was
and they kept getting into everything. I was gonna say that was part of kind of my unhinged a little bit, but I switched to Vito at the end real quick.
Yeah, they're out in that parking lot huffing gas and shit.
Snapped. Yeah, I'm like, you gotta be urinal cakes.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, this is insane.
Like, that addicted, you're over here in the piss cakes over here. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god.
You know, and I like how it's a serious and comical approach, you know what I'm saying, where Barnabas is for sure like at his wit's end. Like there's nothing else I can do. You know, I've tried it all. They're just in the throes of fucking straight on addiction. The only thing I could have someone else do is beat the shit out of them, you know. Hey, and trust me, beating the shit out of the addict doesn't cure the problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it doesn't cure the problem.
I've tried it a few times. It doesn't happen. So, but hey, at least Barnabas is down to still try anything. And oh man.
And I was even thinking, I'm like, you know what? Since he can't control him, and he says he can't control him, and he's not getting any help, and it ain't going nowhere. What they need, if they're zombies, they need a witch. They need a witch.
A witch
to control him. Yes, they need a witch. She needs.
Who's gonna be the witch?
I don't know, but they need to find a witch.
Big Al will be the witch, Danny Mo.
No, I think she's got to be new.
Yeah, they're bringing
somewhere that you didn't even know about her or something. She comes like Barnabas knows about her, but you don't know about her, and she comes and starts controlling him better because obviously he can't do it. You need a witch for this.
Well, I have a personal recommendation for the witch. You ain't gonna like this, BobeBlaze. My personal recommendation for the witch is Take a guess.
Who?
You know this.
Oh, you're gonna say
J-Rod.
J-Rod because you
That's
think
right.
she's a witch? Come on.
That's right.
I saw someone
J-Rod
say.
is the witch.
I think you mean to say another word. You know what I'm saying? I think you mean to say another word. You know, I love the heat and I love how upset you get for J-Rod. You know, right now, you know, she is our JCW Women's Champion. Whether you like that or not, you know, like that.
She's what?
Your feelings have very little to do with the fact that right now you were looking at the champion right there. You know, look at that. You know, look at that. Look at that. Earn champion.
TV show.
Oh, she got the nice suit on. That is nice. I like that.
Yeah, that's a very nice suit, right?
I love that outfit.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks really good with her official JCW Women's Championship title over her shoulder.
Yeah.
Hey, but even she couldn't, you know, convince Jay. Even Jay said, "You ain't getting your way." You know what I'm saying? So
poor fucking guy.
Strange versus J-Rod. Book it.
Hell yeah.
I'm down. Let's go.
Oh, I'd sit.
This is my most unhinged moment of the episode. Is right here, where Barnabas is losing his shit.
I need you to make a match. Everything I tried.
Telling him like the carnival provides. Remember? Now he turned it all the way down. Turn it back up. Dang it.
Future endeavors, because it's the only team I know that can get the job done.
Yeah, for him to call out Future Endeavors too, to be the ones to issue the punishment was pretty direct. You know what I'm saying? Because they're really just new. They're a new tag team, only been established a week ago. So for him to be calling on them, I just know that fucking Shane Mercer is a badass.
Yeah, Shane Mercer is like a very, very solid body. You know what I mean? When he throws someone down, it's very aggressive. It's very powerful.
So
he's trying to like, you know, take these skinny zombies and like teach them a lesson. I think that's a good choice. I mean, you could take Congo Kong, or you could take like, you know, someone like Mr. Happy, someone huge. Slam him down.
Shout out the man Jeeves.
Jeeves
Shout out to
Sachi.
Jeeves.
Go buy his merch.
Jeeves is really Jeeves is getting you know, some of the biggest pops he's got ever over the last few weeks since leading up to Stranglemania and what happened at Stranglemania. Jeeves has been getting the craziest pops out there. He's controlling the crowd, and in that run that they were on, that these shows were coming from, he was controlling the crowds pretty much every time that he was out. That was pretty dope. It is really cool to see, you know.
Yeah, I think the charisma is very important. You know what I mean? In JCW, you can see like almost every wrestler has like a charisma about him, but like a different kind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jesus' charisma ain't necessarily like, you know, Shane Mercer or like Stephen Flo.
Yeah.
But they all have a charisma that's like unmatched. Like it's not like there's two people the same.
He brings that good Juggalo energy to Stranglemania, you know.
Oh, geez.
Oh, yeah.
His cousin. Here comes his cousin, huge as hell.
Here he comes. The Panic Man in JCW.
Watch this. He's about to walk close.
Gotta be.
Look at that.
EC3's got a tanning bed in his room, right? Like in his house, he travels with it, I'm sure.
EC3 probably like sleeps in there in a tanning bed. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, he has. I mean, that's a perfectly chocolate body right there.
I don't think he could be pale ever. You know what I mean?
Ever.
Take years and years.
He's been washing clothes on the map. You see his stomach? Look at that.
What do you guys think of this part right here? Where he does the you know what I'm gonna say. Where he's like doing the whoop whoop.
I thought
the MCO. The MCO.
Was he like mocking, or was he like, you know what I mean?
I thought the one part that one part he says, you know what I'm saying? It took me having to go with clowns and Vince Russo to find a real wrestling company. I thought was cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit!
What happened? It's just
How you doing?
How you doing?
But I think that because his character is what it is, I feel like that eventually there's going to be a turn. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh yeah,
I feel like at least some of the shit that he said was pretty genuine, and it was cool for him to say. You know, he's been around, so for him to say, you know, it took me to go roll with the clowns and Vince Russo to find a real wrestling company. I thought that was him giving props, but he says it in his most sarcastic EC3 kind of way, where you feel like eventually he's going to turn on Jeeves, beat Jeeves up in the ring, and side with Russo or some shit, because him and Russo are, you know, tight. You know?
Yeah, I couldn't tell. I was trying to figure it out, and then, like, the way he was acting, I was like, is it just unnatural to him, or is he, like, kind of, like, halfway being, like mocking, you know what I mean? Is that what he was doing? Like,
I feel like, yeah, right here,
yeah.
I feel like he was trying to say something cool, you know what I'm saying?
I reckon
I
that-
very real wrestling product. But what I would like to say is about JCW. It's
think
about
it's
the
gonna
boys
be
and the
right
girls in the back. It's about the fans out here. I get more honesty, I get more
Yeah.
dignity from people with their faces painted than we ever get in corporate wrestling between a
I
middleman.
was saying he supports people with their faces painted.
See,
There we go.
Yeah.
he needs his face painted.
Yeah, so I think
Yeah,
he was,
maybe.
you know, I think he was given some good props there. You know what I'm saying? By saying,
Yeah,
you know,
I think so.
I get more respect from people who you think wouldn't give respect. You know what I'm saying? Than, you know, his time being in corporate wrestling is in. So I feel he was given love, but he's EC3, so it's just like easy to fucking hate him. You know what I'm saying? Or know that he's gonna be on some shit. At least that's how I feel like he's gonna be on some shit before he leaves JCW. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be he's gonna turn on Jeeves and
You know what's interesting
roll
when
with
you
Russo.
mention that about the respect for the people with the face paint? We actually got a really big compliment on Big Vito's podcast. He told us because we're Italian and because we're the Meatball Mamas, we got a free pass with the face paint.
We get a free pass.
Only us though.
Well, shout out Vito for that.
Mr. Canoli
Yeah,
show.
shout out to Big Vito who has a podcast on Tuesday nights.
Hell yeah.
Dang,
Here they go again. Here they go. See,
I didn't touch anything.
that is so nasty.
I like the way that Jackson, like, you know, like super fast.
Oh my god.
I never see him poke himself, you know what I mean? It's always perfect. Like, I don't think I could do it.
Oh my god.
Like we pulled up, I think it was in Saginaw, maybe it was I think it was Saginaw. We pulled up in the parking lot, me and my meatball Bob. We pulled up. Jackson and Abel are in this vehicle in front of us. First thing he does, he looks over and he goes, and I was like,
I love
look,
it.
there they are.
Shout out Prez in the chat over there. Shout out everybody guys in your guys' chat. This is it's kind of weird being like a guest on a thing and not having to be responsible for anything, and I'm just sitting back talking shit. It's kind of cool, you know. I really have barely looked at the chat. I'm used to being like super focused on seeing what everybody's saying in the fucking chat or whatever. So shout out everybody who's out there.
Yeah, shout out to everybody.
I can't ever see the chat.
If you guys are if you guys have never watched the Team MUJ network, you know what I'm saying, go subscribe and shit and kick off, you know what I'm saying. I think you'll have fun over there too.
Yes, please.
Yeah, there's the shows there. There's 3 shows. The first one's in Detroit. Second one is in Saginaw. And the third one is at... Damn it, I just heard how they said it. Yesterday. Green Hall. There's no W. Like, there's a W, but don't say the W. You know what I mean?
Well,
either way, I'm going to be at that show with Press Murderous and possibly Jiggy and Pink Malenko as well. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, we can't be at those other shows. The Saturday leading up to that will be the final episode of That's Just Trash, That's Just Fire. Unfortunately, Bob won't be able to be there with us, but he'll be out there at JCW holding it down. And then we'll all celebrate the following day together at JCW. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
So you'll already have the winner on Sunday for that shit show.
Yeah, we'll have the winner will be
Saturday.
known That's before we get to JCW, the winner will be known. The winner will be known that Saturday night for sure.
Yeah, it's a Saturday.
Well, probably more like Sunday, right? Because it'll be like after midnight.
Yeah, it'll probably be a little bit longer on this one then too, since it's a 2-parter elimination. You know what I'm saying? 5 tracks for the beat off, and then
yeah,
and then
my
6
meatball
tracks.
had to miss the beat off.
Yeah, I'm really the panel's not going to be the same without Bob during the beat off. You know, he'll be highly missed. We'll highly miss Bob during the beat off.
Clip that. Clip that. That's a funny clip right there. Shout out to you, Bob. Thanks for helping us with the stream. Shout out to you for making that commercial right there.
Yeah, straight up. That's one of my favorite commercials too.
I like that I got to put some input into that. He was talking about the concept of it, how him and Jay were discussing what they wanted in it. And then Jay told him something, and I said, you know that shot with the guy from Full Metal Jacket where he's going like this? I was like, yeah, I know exactly that part. And I watched the commercial, and I'm like, oh my God, there it is. He did it. It was awesome.
That's the shit.
I know that.
So like that much of that commercial was me.
And they go again.
You get a producer's credit on it.
Like 0.00001%.
Man, seeing Barnabas here defeated was crazy as fuck. Like they're like some of my favorite characters. Barnabas, you know, he's like me. He's a hype man type shit. He's a manager type shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And for him to just be defeated, just to see that he's just lost control, was like it was crazy. Like you feel it. Like you feel the progression of the story. You see how it is, and you feel it for sure. Like,
well, you see how the character changes, right? He's got his hat off. He's got his glasses off. You know what I mean?
He didn't even attempt to do the intro this time, where in previous times he's tried to do the intro, they walked right by him or whatever. And here he didn't even try to do the intro. He just like flat out said, you know, I don't even want to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was rough, man. Shout out fucking Barnabas and you know,
doing what you're doing.
Pray for the outbreak.
It like reminds me of like when Cocaine was with Stephen Flo, kind of like the same bond. But like Barnabas is like the manager, but you know what I'm saying? Like it was like a heartbreaking like part of the storyline. I felt like
those are Barnabas's zombie children. You know what I'm saying? It's much worse with with Barnabas. You feel it much worse. It's like his kids. See it as like baby. Kids strung out. Yeah, you know, like that's how I feel.
He's a single father.
He's a single father. It's bad enough that his children are zombies. Now they're fucking dopehead zombies. Like shit.
And he thinks the only way to do it is to beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, I mean, and look, man, like Shane Mercer throws these. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. Like he throws these motherfuckers around. Like it's insane. I mean, you've seen Shane Mercer throw people into the crowd. Biggest Slam. This was for sure. I was talking about Biggest Slam type shit. Like he throws Jackson and Abel around like they're ragdolls. Me and my son were watching it. And at one point, he just flips them, just like completely just flips them, ragdolls them. And I'm like, that is just insane. Like, this guy is just, you know, so strong. And Jackson and Abel just work together. Like, they work so cool in the ring. They're all over the ring. But just to see them get tossed around like that.
It was sad.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite shit, though. It was a lot of whole moments, the way that he was doing that.
Look at that.
Ooh. The acrobatic.
Like it's all balance. It's all balance and like flipping and like you know what I mean. But like very very like agile with the movement. So it's like
look at that. Just the way that he just fucking tossed him. Motherfucker. that right there. That whole sequence probably my favorite sequence of that whole episode. Just the way he tossed him, gets up, and just passes back out. Like this, like you know,
he literally ragdolling him.
I like the shots of Matt Cross, they're making him look very tall.
It's like mini-me fucking when they're together. The future endeavors is like Dr. Evil and mini-me fucking the size comparison between Shane Mercer and Matt Cross. Shane Mercer just needs to shave his head.
What do you want me to do, boss?
Yeah, for real. Seriously. He's got to look up at him. Am I doing good, Shane? Good?
I'm gonna go out there.
At one point, At one point, Matt Cross gets on the top rope, walks across, either Jackson or Abel that's on Shane Mercer's back, and then fucking, slams onto the other one. And because he's tiny like EC, like there's that Portlandia skit or whatever. I'm just a little guy, and that's Matt Cross there. I'm just a little guy, Need me to jump off the ropes? I got you. I'm just a little guy, Need me to do a torpedo? I'm just a little guy. I got you.
It's like I hang glide up a Dorito.
Yeah, he can just go flying too.
I think he's very powerful for his size, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
very,
Yeah.
very, very talented.
But now you got him like a gladiator over here, just tossing.
Right, so you got like Matt Cross, but then you got Shane Mercer, who's like a machine, like his whole body's like a tree. You know what I mean? Just like very thick, very powerful, like power moves like this right here.
Look at that shit.
Right there.
Oh man.
Thing.
See that?
I mean, that's like he's
on
another grown man around. That's not easy. You know what I'm saying?
There he is again.
Like nothing's happened. You can tell nothing's happened.
It doesn't even bother him. You know what I mean? Matt Cross is like, whatever. He doesn't care if the crowd's booing him. He's like, it's fine with me. I'm gonna get the belt. It's taking a while.
Do you think we'll actually see Matt Cross fulfill his new year contract, or will he be kicked out of JCW again before the time's up? You know what I'm saying?
I think if he was going to be kicked out of JCW, he already would have been. You know what I mean? Wasn't he already?
Well, I mean, he was fired. He was last month he was fired. 2 months ago or whatever, he was fired. Now Vince Russo's offering him another year contract, or gave him. Now, obviously, their future endeavors is a thing since we're seeing them wrestle now.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if we'll see Matt Cross do something else or get him fired here before the year contract.
I think there's going to be something else. Mm-hmm.
I really call him Rat Cross because I feel like he's crossed everybody. You know what I mean? He's crossed Violent J, right? Mm-hmm. He's crossed like everybody. And if you're in everybody's match, going on taking the cameraman spot, remember that? And then he was like the Green Phantom, remember that? And then I'm trying to think of another thing that he did, but he's always like moonlighting as someone else. You know what I mean?
Yes,
he wants to do all these things.
He's mysterious. He's mysterious. He was the camera guy. You don't even know who he is anymore.
He kind of do though, because he's a little guy. You know what I mean? It'd be like,
I'd like to see. I'd like to see what's going to happen with him, and if this faction's going to stick together. Because I know that still Matt Cross really still wants to get some vengeance. I feel like on Vince Russo. You know what I'm saying? But maybe if Vince Russo's going to continue to pay him, there won't be. I don't know. I think that there's still a war brewing between Jay and Russo, and Russo doing this with future endeavors is just to back himself up because he knows that war is going to happen sometime soon. They keep butting heads on bookings behind the scenes. I feel like we haven't saw the end of that before the gap. I feel like we'll see something more.
I feel like Matt Cross has crossed everybody, and it surprises me every time when he gets to team up with anybody at all. Like I feel like
Jesus.
What makes them say they want to wrestle with somebody that's crossed everybody else? You know what I mean? Because he's kind of independent, right? He's not Shane Mercer's like. Well, now they are, right?
Yeah, now they are. Yeah.
Yeah, they are now.
But before that, you know what I'm saying? He didn't really team up with anybody, right?
Nope, he was pretty much independent. This part threw me off then too. I'm like, what are they doing?
Didn't they go in there for alcohol?
Yeah. At first, I'm like, what the hell are they doing? What's going on? And then I saw them go to start drinking and shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
sometimes that Modelo calls you. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta go grab it.
You just gotta go.
They were going to check the bathroom for their cocaine.
Poor Barnabas.
Maybe they're back there. Well, no, they came back in. Okay. I didn't see that part.
Zombies running wild. See? It didn't work. He's like, we did all this shit for nothing. Look, they still crazy.
The crowd is popping for them, right?
Oh, shit.
Every time the Outbreak seems to get a pop from the crowd.
Yeah, I mean they're my favorite. Like they're theatric, they're entertaining in the ring and outside of the ring. No matter what, it's just they're a spectacle to see.
I love it. Oh.
Caleb.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Oh, yeah.
There he is.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. That's on me.
It's like some fucking fucking Johnny Cage shit.
I just am happy, you know. Like every time he wears actual pants, I'm like, this is awesome. You'll see Flash. Maybe it'll be like that in Lansing. Sometimes he wears like the skimpiest little things.
Oh yeah. That's fine.
You know,
There's
and no disrespect to the Meatball Mamas, but I am saying though there are often times when I shoot the pre-show that just the shirt and the hat is I'm like in my Caleb Conley's, if you will, you know what I'm saying, or my my Willie Max, if you will, while shooting, because usually I'm on some kind of deadline. Either I'm getting ready to do something on a Sunday, or I shoot after. A lot of times now I shoot after work on Mondays, so I'll just get out of the shower. Throw my lunacy hoodie or shirt on and hat, and then you don't see past there, so it really doesn't matter or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But most of the time I'm in my Willie Max or Caleb Conley's, Get the fuck out of here. just figured I'd share that with the Strange Suspicion and Meatball Mama's audience, you know what I'm saying? So if you ever watch the Unofficial JCW Lunacy Pre-Show, you could wonder for yourself.
You in your underwear.
Yeah,
now they're gonna picture the underside of the table.
Picture me as Willie Mac,
Oh shit.
There he was, Willie Mac.
All this merch. Go buy some merch, guys. I want that one right there. And that one.
Shout out in the chat.
Yeah, I think all this shit is pretty
Look at this. Gorgeous.
Also, there's
Kerry Morton shirt, man. That Kerry Morton jersey that they got over there on the vault is super fresh. Also, Kerry Morton was wearing it a couple nights ago, I believe. They got one of my favorites.
Oh,
yeah.
Ooh, I gotta get that.
I like the jerseys. I always like. They're always so vibrant, the colors.
Man, that Vampiro is sold out, but I love that Vampiro shirt.
Oh,
I have this Mickey Knuckles shirt also. Mickey Knuckles is my favorite.
I love Mickey.
And this might even be controversial for some people, but they're like,
what your sign said? Marry me, Mickey Knuckles.
Mickey Knuckles is the hottest female athlete in JCW. I mean that all together. I mean, look, she is like seriously, like get you a girl that could do both. One who could look as fly as Mickey Knuckles and then go get her face ripped off in a fucking death match the same night. You know what I'm saying? That bitch is bad as fuck. I love Mickey Knuckles. She's the shit. She's been my favorite since back in the day. Isabella Smothers type shit. Mickey Knuckles has been a fucking legend in my eyes since I first started watching JCW and fucking hardcore wrestling. So
yeah. You were popping for her when she came out in Lansing. You were like,
oh yeah, she's my favorite.
Like, where is she?
Yeah. She's a badass for sure, 100%.
Yeah,
I like Danny too.
Yeah.
I mean, Danny.
JCW has one of the hottest women's divisions, man. They're some of the best.
Oh, they are amazing.
Yeah, they're very tough girls.
Yeah, Big Al's good on the mic. J-Rod's good on the mic.
Oh, Big Al ain't playing.
Yeah, here comes, right here, the athlete, the supernova. Look how fresh she looks in that fucking jacket too. And then the fucking referee. God damn, man, that fucking varsity jacket, best drip, absolutely. The varsity jacket that says J-Rod and shit on the sleeves, man, that shit's cold.
Nice. That's nice.
Hell
that's
yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
And then look, hey,
nice.
Look at that referee looking good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As a referee.
I mean, it's nice to see her in a different outfit. I'll give you that. It's nice to see something else on.
The ultimate athlete, J-Rod over there on the new American Gladiator show. You can watch that on Amazon. The Miz is hosting. She says she's a WWE girl. She's one step away from being a WWE. I guarantee that here in the next couple of years, J-Rod will absolutely be in WWE for sure.
Hell, smashing her. Smashing her.
Yeah, I don't think you can take down Danny Mo like that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
it's too early to take her down. Just kind of like trying to let her tire out. She's like, let's go.
I was pissed.
But at the same time,
go at her.
Big Al is like the same like match strength right there.
Get it?
They both want it,
No,
right?
you ain't gonna do it yet. You know you ain't gonna do it yet.
It's crazy how strong Big Al is for how she looks. Similar like Cocaine, Cocaine being our champion, and compared to the size of some other people in the division or even just in the whole company, but
Right,
J-Rod's
but
small
still-
compared to a lot of other people, or Big Al's small compared to a lot of people, and she throws Danny Moe
Yeah.
around like it's
She's been wrestling since she was like a teenager. Did you know that?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's why she's she's gonna be huge too. I mean, like some of the people that we see right now in JCW, you're gonna be remembering that that you saw them in fucking JCW. You know what I'm saying?
That? Did you
Oh,
see
fuck.
that? Yeah.
Up and
I
at
know
'em.
somebody saw what I just saw. She was literally like,
That's the nature of that stipulation. A tag team
Scusate.
She got it? No.
Fanculo.
see, I'll tell you this. But since we were talking about Luigi Primo and he's always tapping out, right? Maybe I'm wrong, but I've seen a lot of JCW, like right in person and everything. I don't remember seeing a girl tap out. Do you remember seeing a female wrestler tap out?
I ain't seen no female.
Never
tap
seen
out.
it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there was anything recently.
That's right. Shout out to all the female JCW wrestlers. I don't think any of you tapped out.
Dude,
Very strong.
we're backing out of the situation.
But like I
Let him
said,
take the responsibility.
Luigi got a big guy sitting on his back. If I had a big guy sitting on my back, I'd tap too, probably.
Yeah, I probably would too. Yeah, Father Bronson was a lot bigger than Luigi Primo. But that was a good match though. That was one of my favorite matches that Luigi Primo's put on in JCW since that I've saw.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. I feel like what is his name? Father Bronson, Red Love.
Yeah.
Red
I
Love.
feel like when he came out, I was like his size was bigger than I thought. I thought he was a lot thinner. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I
like
thought he was
skinnier.
smaller. Yeah, I thought he was skinnier. Yeah, but it's actually pretty big.
Yeah, he didn't look wrestle ready. No.
Yeah. He looked like promo ready.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of them, you know what I mean? There was a lot leading up to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
And I
God,
didn't
that
know
was like
until he
weeks.
came out, like which side he was on. And then it was just like the look in his eye. I felt like right away I knew when he did that little shifty acting.
Felt the ring. Like I said, guys, that ring is not soft.
I'd let Big Al slam me around on that ring though.
I'm
Or J-Rod, or J-Rod, or Danny Moe, you know what I'm saying? And I meant in a professional way, absolutely.
I don't know if you would like it as much as it would hurt really bad.
Yeah.
Like, do you know, have you ever wrestled like that? Like in a ring, have you ever like fell down on a ring
I
like
mean,
that?
I felt that the ring and the ropes aren't fun to feel, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it wouldn't necessarily be that great of a feeling, but I'd be down to have Big Al get a pinfall over me.
Noted. We gotta have that happen. That'd be funny as hell. I gotta see that.
Big Al is top dog. That's what EC Juggalo is saying in the chat. Big Al is top dog. So Big Al, so for EC Juggalo, I can tell you right off the rip, okay? EC Juggalo likes Matt Cross, and now he's saying that Big Al is a top dog.
Oh yeah. I agree with them though on Big Al though. I love Big Al. I think she's the shit. I think she should have held on to the title a little bit longer, but I understand the route that they're going with J-Rod having the title right now. But I think Big Al circles back again. I mean, she's had it before, but I think it circles back to Big Al again with the title for reign.
I'm just trying to help the show, Joe.
Yeah, anyone but her.
There he is.
Just trying to help the show, Joe.
He does own 50%.
Like, I don't like watching people argue with him. Like, he's trying to, like, you know what I mean? He's trying to make everything a certain way, and no matter who it is, they're like, oh, but what about this? You know what I mean?
The fucking Caleb Conley, deliberately went behind his back. Everything that he knew that Jay didn't want to do, he did the exact opposite and
Yeah,
lied
the
to
whole
Jay's
thing.
face cowardly every single time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when is he gonna get fired?
They go ask for help. He's like, no. He goes over there to Connolly. Yeah, go ahead, no problem.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
this is insane.
It is. They're huffing the gas. He's like, and he goes, "Oh, they're over there, yeah."
And then the people in the car, though, it's like that part's the best. The people in the car, like, what the fuck?
Oh,
man.
brother.
Next week, the crackdown.
Yeah, maybe.
Who's giving them the drugs? Who are they gonna go after next week? Is it cocaine or who is it? Who could it be?
It is
Zach Amico. Zach Amico's hooking him up.
Anybody's giving him drugs. I just think they're.
But he did just show up, you know.
Yeah.
So you don't know. Maybe he's like the supplier. I know it ain't these guys.
I love these guys.
They like the popcorn. They really like the popcorn, but I'm pretty sure they don't like the cocaine.
Yeah.
And we know Stephen Flow's ex-best friend, JCW World.
But see, like the interesting thing about these two, like sometimes they're the brothers of instruction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Depends on the episode. And that's where I'm saying, like, I like the Italian representation. I like that, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah,
like, but it's like part time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like
they know when it's time for clown business, and they know when it's time for family business or something. I guess
yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. You know, they're goofing around. You know, but when it's serious and you gotta deal with the family shit, then that's the other.
If they're the ones that
like
did that hit,
sides, right?
If they're the ones that did the hit, though, see, they attacked Vito in the last time, and then maybe they got his consigliere and shit in the previous episode. So if they are the ones that did that, they're like trying to lay low back in the clown business shit. They're like, hey, we did our hit as the brothers of Chacon. We got our little get back. Now let's see if we can sneak back in here as the brothers
like
of
once in a while thing.
Yeah.
Well, hey, they did what they were trying to do real quick, and now they're back in there. They're Jay wanted them to wrestle as the Brothers of Funstruction to go against PCO and Stephen Flow. So they're like, hey, we got to do what the boss says.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hey, Phil, though, in this spot, in this fucking, this area, I'm pretty sure that Prez and I would be over in this, like, one of these corners here, and I'm pretty sure that's, like, the Mod X. So, Bob might know doing the production and stuff with certain things or whatever, but I'm pretty sure, Prez, if you're in the chat, I'm almost positive that this was shot at that place at the Mod X. It was the Modern Exchange in like Sawgate, Illinois. Not Sawgate. I forgot. No, Southgate, Illinois. So like yeah. So or not Illinois. Southgate, Michigan. Southgate, Michigan.
Say, there's a Southgate right by us.
Yeah. So Southgate, Michigan. There was this place called the Modern Exchange. They did it like every 2 weeks or once a month or whatever. That's where I met like King B and shit was. These like tapings and stuff, or they wouldn't even tape them. I think they would just be, and then like some of them would be on DVD, and they'd always have like a guest, perform mid-show, and then yeah, but it was pretty fresh. But I'm pretty sure that's where that's at. Yeah, Prez says legendary.
From the past is doing a great job.
Blast from the past.
Oh, I love
JCW. Blast from the past.
I like the Tonys right there. That's good.
Tony.
Shout out to Two Tony.
It was funny in the stream on JCW. Somebody says like Tony's my spirit animal.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh, shit, yeah.
Two Tough Tony's your spirit animal?
No, somebody in the chat said it.
Oh,
the way that Tony still moves is insane. Like him getting those moonsaults off in the ring are amazing still. I'm not sure how old Tony is. I know he's up there in age. I've seen that man walk around, and it looks like it's tough sometimes to walk around. So to see him hit the ring the way that he still does and put on matches the way that he does, like that match with the Chapel City Boys in the last episode, that shit was a really fucking awesome match. I mean, Tony got off. Yeah, Tony got off every one of his moves. He jumped from the top rope, jumped from the middle rope. Like that was a legendary match right there.
crazy. I know I couldn't do it.
I hope I can. You know what I'm saying? I hope I can move like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I hope I can fucking flip off the shits.
There's my
Steven
worst. You guys had your best dress. The worst dress is right there, which is interesting.
Right there.
Very interesting because you see him right there with that dirty flannel he's wearing all the time. That flannel. I don't know if he changes it, but look at this. See it right there? BobeBlaze, that was his like runner-up. That was his runner-up for best.
You don't think that Ring Rat looked good in the flannel though? You know,
I ain't looking at it like that.
That was the first thing I thought.
I think that Ring Rat, you know, she dresses the vibe of usually who she's with or whatever, and here she dressed it appropriately with the nice flannel. You know, Ring Rat looked.
Yeah, she coordinated it very nice. She really did.
I would have to say,
a little bit extra effort.
Ring Rat definitely was very, you know, she had some good drip in that, you know, and it was good to see Ring Rat back here at JCW as well. So shout out Ring Rat, and I thought the flannel worked very, very well. I would let her wear one of my flannels, you know what I'm saying, and play my guitar.
By guitar, he mean no. There's the bros, and here, wait, where's the move? I love the move. Wait, here it is.
Yeah, you know, I don't think I could dance like that in those shoes at all.
When they hop on the rope.
When they hop in between the ropes like that?
Yeah,
I think they just did it. Yeah.
Like they got skis on their feet.
For real.
I don't know.
That's what I wanted to see Vito wear some of those clown shoes when he got clowned up. I wanted to see Vito in clown shoes, not his dress shoes.
You can't put him in clown
shoes. They never do that.
You gotta look the part, even his feet.
He's got to dress sharp. He's got to dress like a good Italian man in a good suit with a good tie, a nice pair of shoes. What else does he wear? A nice watch, right?
Yeah, watch.
Steven Flo.
Steven Flo, that outfit right there, you got to admit, it's got to be the same outfit every time, right?
Well, yeah, I mean that's Steven Flo. You know,
he's got like 5 pairs of the same thing.
He doesn't have money for clothes. He has money for heroin. He doesn't even have strings on his guitar anymore. He's totally wiped out. You know.
He's got a same wardrobe.
He had a couple of hits, but he's fallen off now. You know, he can't afford a new flannel. The one that he had, he gave to the Ring Rat.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There you go.
I forgot about that. You got a good memory, Bobby. You should do commentation. You should be a commentator.
Oh, I love that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd have to be like more of the Zach Amigo commentating though, because I don't know like names of moves. But I have the facts down for the most part, or at least have some general knowledge, and then I could be quick. So, shout out Zach Amigo. Zach Amigo and Crack Amigo are going to be real close. They're going to go on a tour here at the beginning of June, and they'll be in Kalamazoo on a Saturday. But they're going to be in South Bend on the Friday before that, and then in Michigan City on the Thursday. And Michigan City's like 20 minutes from here, so I'm going to go check out Zach Amico for sure. I'm even thinking about doing the VIP. The VIP is only like
you're funny.
I'm not that funny though. But I want to do the VIP with Zach Amico and talk some JCW shit with him. The tickets for that weren't that much, so I was thinking about doing it.
Yeah, he's a very good commentator, and you're right. That all the commentators, they have like a different style, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
They're all very good. I love them.
I know you really like Zach Amico, and you also like Veda, right? Is that the other one?
Yeah.
Veda's the shit. Like even during Stranglemania weekend, she did some other shit with like GCW and stuff like she does. So it was cool to hear her hear her on commentary during another show that I was watching.
Yeah, I didn't realize she was a wrestler, right?
I'm not sure if she was a wrestler. I know that she does commentary for GCW a lot, and I think Kid Cadet was doing that too. Kid Cadet was like a ring announcer and a manager for another company before coming to JCW, and I like her. She's fit in really cool at JCW, and then it opens up Mark Roberts to be on commentary, and I think he adds a cool element to when he's on commentary.
Yeah, Veda Scott was a wrestler. She was in Ring of Honor, DDT, Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, Shimmer, Women's Athletes, and Absolute
TNA. I never really
Wow.
watched a lot
Oh
of that,
yeah.
so that's cool as fuck though. But yeah, I like her. I like her commentating style. I like her. She knows a lot, and I think she's a shit.
She's awesome.
And I like having a woman's representation then too on commentary. I think that's what keeps JCW fresh as fuck is that we represent everyone.
Yeah.
So.
I thought that was a little different. I'm like, oh shit. Look at this.
Yeah, I think it would be interesting also. I don't know if you knew, but like Big Vito's wife, Noelle, she was also a wrestler. Like it would be interesting to hear her do some commentation for something.
Yeah, it would be. And I was watching her on Till 5, and I've watched her podcast and shit then too. And she's knowledgeable and she's fun to talk to or listen to talk. So I like that type of stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Shout out to her. Shout out to Noelle.
I know you guys, Jeff Lane was in your guys' chat earlier. Shout out Jeff Lane. Mac Davis, though, Mac Davis is like someone that I look up to. Obviously, the way that he handles things backstage and his voice and his, no nonsense, you know what I'm saying? And the way that he can just roll with it, though, too. You know what I'm saying? He's the shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I like that. I like that.
Professional.
I love the all access post show. Let me get the all access pre show. You know what I'm saying? All access pre show with Bobby Blaze, and then you guys go ahead and do the all access post show type shit. You know, I'm all for that. You know, cocaine.
He said, "Nope, I'm taking this. It's mine.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much."
Oh yeah, shout out Jeff Lane.
Yeah, shout out to Jeff Lane.
Shout
Shout out to his show as well, the post show.
And I think Jeff does a lot of other stuff then too, like the thumbnails and shit for the show then too. So that's cool as fuck, you know.
This is my.
Yeah, he works really hard, and his post show is very entertaining. I really like watching that. Like, it doesn't matter who's on it. I like watching it. I think he's very humble, and he knows a lot about wrestling. It's not like just watching someone who's just being wishy-washy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because then you get the insight of the show and how things run and all that other type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I like hearing all those sides of that.
This is my unhinged.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I think he lost it. He just lost it.
Yeah,
you know,
Vito.
Unfortunately for Ruffo, there was no one there to stop Vito like there was someone to stop Ruffo. You know, they pulled Ruffo off of Vito, and there's no one there to stop Vito this time.
I felt so.
Yeah, but he was just hitting him and hit him, and you know what I mean? Over and over and over. Then he grabs this.
He annihilated the stick.
Yeah.
It's shreds.
Yeah. That's an Italian beatdown right there.
Right, yeah, that y'all seen it like that's bad. I mean, it could get worse probably.
He's so angry. He doesn't care about all the witnesses, right?
And he did drag him off, so it probably got
Yeah,
worse.
I mean, he broke that kendo stick on him.
Yeah, it went shreds, literally.
No mercy, that guy. No way.
I'm like, oh, he just keeps going and going.
Yeah, Vito, you know, love to hate him. He's the greatest heel in JCW right now. One of my favorites for sure. Like I hate the guy, but at the same time, I'm like, man, you can't deny it. You know, he's a bad motherfucker.
So,
and this shit, you're like, damn. Fuck.
Drag him over.
That's heavy.
I don't know why that made me think of Wizard of Oz. You know what I mean?
Motherfucker.
Like a very slow drag. Like the Wicked Witch.
Oh, okay. Like
you know what I mean? Just like
like a feet curl up.
The feet, yeah, or the feet, yeah, the feet at least, yeah, the feet.
The feet. Oof.
Yeah, there was a beat.
That was something else. I'll tell you what.
Yo, shout out to the people in this commercial. You know what I'm saying? Those Parky guys. I'm gonna fuck with those Parky guys soon. They're pretty nice. They're the guys from like Scotland. I met them in Lansing. They're cool guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was standing. You know what? That guy does really good commentary. I was standing next to him, and he was like talking, and I was like, "What is different about this guy's voice?" And then you guys were like, "From Scotland," and I was like, "No way! That was crazy! Like he knew everything. Like he could have. If they would have put that guy in a microphone, they would have been very impressed."
Yeah, those guys cover a lot of the shit. They cover like AEW and stuff too, Parky streams. But yeah, so they're from Scotland, so they stay up like, you know, it's on a crazy different time zone and shit than we are, you know, and they stay up to watch it and then cover it. They do like live reacts, but you know, they're cool as fuck though. met them out in Lansing. They came up to the States to catch some baseball games. The New York Mets, they were doing spring training or whatever. So they went to some spring training games down in Florida and then came up and then caught all 3 of those JCW shows that went on up here and between Detroit
Oh wow,
and
nice.
whatever. Yeah. And I only knew who they were because Fago Warrior tagged me in a Twitter post with them, and then I heard the guy talking, and I was like, "Oh, these guys are Scottish, so it has to be them, right? Like this has to be these guys."
That's awesome.
So I was like, "Yo, are you like Mark or whatever?" And so we chopped it up for a minute. It's cool as fuck. So
That's dope.
but yeah, they do like a live react stream. Check them out, and then Till 5. So there's like a couple of people in that commercial that I've reached out to. One ghosted me. I won't call out who though, but one absolutely read my messages and just didn't say anything back though. But you guys figured that out, you guys. So thank you for everyone else who hasn't been a ghost to me. And then, but shout out to the people though too who told me they were gonna do guest spots and then didn't do guest spots though too. There's still time, you know what I'm saying? But the shout out to the people who didn't ghost me. There's people who. There's only one person right now who's read my message and was just like, meh. But the rest of you guys were. At least the rest of you guys said something back. So shout out to you guys who said something back.
I'm not gonna say anything about that. I know exactly who you're talking.
It's hard to get people on the show too, you know what I'm saying? So like it takes a lot to me. Like I said, I hate to like ask people for anything, you know what I'm saying? So so when I finally do,
you can ask us anything.
Well, that's why I love that you guys came on the show, you know what I'm saying? Strange by Yourself and the Meatball Mamas. I'm going to have Bob come on there sometime and talk some shit. EC, it'd be dope to have EC come on there and talk, you know.
Yeah.
I really want anyone who's down to do a little guest segment. Any fans, I've reached out to fans and content creators. I want people just to come on there, just say whatever, like having Prez on was fun, you guys on Till 5 was fun. A couple other people having the pipe, it was be dope as fuck.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I think if people you guys gotta understand, just like you gotta support JCW, share all the JCW. You also gotta share BobeBlaze's pre-show because a lot of people don't know about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you can, share it
up. To hype people up for the episode.
Shout out you guys to chat. Shout out this homie Alex. I don't know y'all, you know what I'm saying, to come through and kick it, you know what I'm saying? Seems like you're a good dude, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody out there. That's the thing too, is I know Caleb Conley said it in this last episode and he was lying, but I'm not out for business, I'm not in business for myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm really just trying to put over JCW as hard as possible. So if you're also like-minded like that, then let's do that together, you know what I'm saying? Like collaborations help us and help JCW, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really, at this point, I really don't care that not many people watch my show that are watching it, but obviously it'd be dope as fuck if more people watch it because I think it's a good program, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm 17 weeks in and I don't give a fuck. Usually people don't watch because I have fun as hell doing it, you know what I'm saying? So I have fun doing it, but it's because I have fun watching JCW. JCW is super fresh right now, and it was before. I'm not new to JCW. I've seen JCW since birth, you know what I'm saying? So to be able to watch it now on a weekly basis in my living room or whatever is fresh as fuck. And to do a show that hypes it up is fresh as fuck. For those who don't know what we do over at Team MUJ or whatever, we run a couple other programs or whatever, and they're kind of chaotic, as much notes as that we have, we very rarely stay on script. The pre-show is the only thing that we do or I do that is 100% on script. It's the same thing every week. It's the same format. You know what I'm saying? Unless there's a guest, then it changes. But other than that, it's the same intro, fucking the same type of segments or whatever. It's so hard to do structured shit as Juggalo's getting fucked up in Chiggy's basement or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So where once a week, we put out a show that's made for fucking, TNT or Fox in the morning or some shit, you know what I'm saying? It's your grandma could watch me on the Lunacy Preshow, and the most I'm gonna say is pissed off or whatever. So, Jay was really pissed off in tonight's episode, but I never.
You gotta dance with
Thanks,
the dude.
Bob.
Keep grinding.
Thanks, Bob.
I forgot
Bob, I
about
put that up there.
Oh yeah, Sean Perez.
Yeah, Press said he wanted to collaborate, Bobby Blaze. He wants to
Yeah.
collaborate with
No,
you.
he's meaning to all y'all. Let's collaborate. You know what I'm saying? Like any of y'all out there, let's get together. You know what I'm saying? Have Prez on your show. And I loved having Prez on the segment that I did for the pre-show. I would like to do that semi-regularly where it just be called Prez Knows. And then Prez just says a couple of facts that he thinks are going to happen in the next couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? I'd love to see that more. Me and Prez really had me and Prez wanted to redo Stranglemania, but use some of our favorite JCW matches from the past. I think it'll still end up happening, but when it's really hard to work some of these things out, that I just started just doing a wrestling show on my own to make Prez anxious to do another wrestling show together. So it'll happen sooner or later.
I wanted to put this on the screen real quick. I don't know if you know who.
Hey, thank you for sure.
Madman Mick is,
Thank
but he said he gave all our channel shoutouts. He has a JCW review. He also does marijuana reviews.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I love
shout out to
marijuana,
him.
and I love JCW.
Yeah, it's like something we can all get behind. Well, most of us.
Shout out Bigfoot.
Yeah, shout out
Bigfoot in my backyard.
Bigfoot in my backyard.
It could be there could be a lot of Bigfoots in a lot of backyards. If you really believe there's a Bigfoot.
All right, so I'll tell you a story. I know
animal in the woods like that.
I know we'll take like a little side off of JCW to tell you a story. All right, Prez in the chat, but the story actually has to do with JCW. Okay, so we were coming back from a JCW 420 event at the Modern Exchange. We were driving a minivan. All right, and here's how I drive everywhere. Okay, even if it's somebody else's car, even if it's Jiggy's car. At the end of the night, I drive home. This time, I did not drive home. I sat in the back seat, right? And we're driving. You guys know where Warren Dunes is at. You guys are from Michigan. You know where Warren Dunes is at?
Shit, dude.
So we're in that area of Warren Dunes. And there's a deer, like you could see a splatter from where a deer had gotten hit. See that? I watch it. I follow the deer splatter, onto the side of the road. And there is a giant fucking hairy figure bending over this fucking deer corpse on the side of the road. I swear to God.
Oh my God.
I'm fucking everything. Prez is in the chat. He can back me up. I wasn't driving, so I was staring at this fucking thing on the side of the road. It wasn't hey, drink every time I say fucking, or know what I'm saying. But it wasn't a roadkill picker-upper. There was no vehicles anywhere in sight. This was a giant creature off to the side of the road, picking up this deer corpse and throwing it over its shoulder. And, and Warren Dunes is this huge ass forest preserve. It's a state park. It was off the side of the road in the stretch of where Warren Dunes was at. The thing was easily 7 to 10 feet tall as it threw this fucking. There you go. Drink for every one of those. It threw this fucking deer over its shoulder, or was picking up. We were driving at, and the person who was driving was super stoned. It was 420, so they were only going like 55 miles an hour. I would have been driving 80. We wouldn't even seen it. You know what I'm saying? And here this guy was going slow enough for me to be like, there was fucking Bigfoot. And only Prez, who was sitting in the passenger seat, was like, oh my God, I see you too. And fucking 100%. I've seen a lot of things. That was one of them. It was definitely Bigfoot. It was in Michigan. It was in a state park.
Definitely Bigfoot.
Definitely Bigfoot. Definitely no pictures.
You
ain't got no pictures. Damn.
Yeah.
This was
That's
also,
they say they're like hypnotized. They're looking at this big thing and they're like, no way is that fucking
camera phones
Bigfoot.
also weren't what they are right now, though.
You're not going to sit there and scream, go, ah!
Yeah, camera phones
Literally,
also weren't what they are right now.
know.
So camera phones were shitty back then. It was like 2010, 2011. So it was probably 2011. Camera phones were shitty. We wouldn't have got them on camera anyway. But I'm telling you, I know what I saw that night. it was either a 7 to 10 foot tall man in a ghillie suit throwing a fucking deer over his shoulder, or it was Bigfoot. You know, that's really all there is to it.
Oh my lord!
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey Tone, I'm telling you, Tone, that's what I saw. All right, I'm telling you, Tone, that's what I saw.
All right, you gotta
That's
believe.
what I saw.
Okay.
You gotta believe.
I won't bust your balls. I won't. It's all right.
I came all the way down to the bottom bing to tell you, Tone, that I saw fucking Bigfoot on the side of the road, the fucking New Jersey Turnpike. I saw fucking Bigfoot out there, Tone. You know.
He's like, no, that was me.
You want to see
saw a
Bigfoot
body
out
over
there.
my shoulder.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. I feel like if people want to see Bigfoot out there, they find Bigfoot out there. They're like, that was Bigfoot, definitely.
What if it was a werewolf?
Hey, it could have been a werewolf too. I believe in both now. Now I believe in Bigfoot for sure because of that. But I think werewolves are real though too. I'm sure.
Yeah, I think
heard
in
a lot of
Michigan we
stories.
have the Wendigo. I think it's called the Wendigo.
Wendigo, yeah.
Yeah.
Am I saying it
yours.
wrong?
That's no,
it's
you
right.
got it.
No, I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think I used to say
Wendigo.
Wendigo, and Bob was like, "It's not that." Every time I was
Wendigo.
like, Wendigo. He's like, "What the hell?" are you
Wendigo.
saying?"
Hey, Wendigo sounds that sounds right though.
A Wendigo.
That sounds right.
Like the Wendigo. You know what I'm saying?
It's a dingo. Dingo's a
Wendigo.
dog.
Wendigo. So it's like a man and it's like a dog or something like that, right? Out
Half
in the
man,
woods.
half dog, half deer.
Yeah.
It's like a bunch of different
Half man,
stuff
half bear,
together.
half
It's got,
pig.
like horns. It's huge and like got horns. I don't know if you ever see Loki, the show Loki.
Yeah.
I think it was on there, but it's it's messed up looking, like it's weird looking, like it's got like a skull kind of horse face too, and it's got like horns and.
Yeah, we
like
were gonna do a
I-
video I believe we were gonna do a video with Humble Among about Mothman and Wendigo. I believe we were gonna do that like a long time ago.
Is Mothman like big in Humble's area?
Mothman? Yeah, I think so.
I could have sworn they were talking about Mothman in Chicago.
Yeah, there's I guess a Chicago Mothman now too.
Well, yeah, but like you talk
Here's
about
a-
Bigfoot, there's
I don't
got to
know.
be more than one Bigfoot, so there's got to be more than one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, for
It's like
sure.
a species or something, like not like
Yeah.
a one-off.
Humble's really good for doing those type of fucking like strange type shows with because his voice and his knowledge. But Humble's got that like very good like fucking I don't know. There's that show. What's Mysteries? You know what I'm saying? Which one? Unsolved Mysteries. You know what I'm saying? He's got a really unsolved mysteries vibe about him. We do a Strange, Dark, and Mysterious show occasionally,
Edition.
and I like to have him on there. I like to have Humble on there to talk shit. But I treat Humble among when he's on there like an alien because you know he is. So.
He's an alien.
Yeah, he's from outside space somewhere.
Sure is.
Shout out to Humble Among.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
So
Is that the last part of the episode, Bob? Did we get it all, or was that?
Yeah.
That was the end of it.
Dang it.
They put him in the trunk, drove him away. Bye bye.
And you know what's
We don't
interesting?
gonna
That
happen.
like when I watched it last night, I noticed that a lot of people were like, "That's it." Like everybody wanted more. I'm noticing that's happening a lot of the times when they're done with that.
I always want more.
Yeah. Like I even turned to Bob. I was like, "That's it. That's how they end it."
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Man,
Shoved him
gotta
in the
wait a
trunk,
whole
drove
other
away.
week for that." But then the next week on Thursday, so like next Thursday, Bob and we're gonna be in Columbus. Then we're gonna be in Detroit.
Yes,
Then we're
that's
gonna be
next
in St.
Thursday.
Louis.
Hell yeah.
And you guys are gonna be
Yeah.
in Lansing, right? Both of you are gonna be
Yeah.
Lansing.
Yep.
Lansing, yeah, next Sunday. That's gonna be so like that. That place is really cool. They put on good shows there. It's a good area. I'm
I
excited.
believe the
for it,
doors
for
are
sure.
early too.
This would be my first. I can't wait. My first.
Was it your first JCW show?
Yeah, I mean, besides like the gathering, but I didn't get to like really see it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're gonna be like,
there was such a big
wow.
crowd. I couldn't get in there. Like, what am I? I'm looking at the back ass of everybody else. I can't see nobody. So there's
Well, you
no
should
point.
be very excited. There's nothing like
I
it.
am.
Yeah, JCW Live is even. I mean, like it's fun on TV, but I know a lot of people always complain, "Oh, you can't hear the crowd on TV." I assure you that the crowd is so fucking loud when you are there in person.
Sometimes, you know what I mean?
And very filthy.
Don't be sensitive, Flash. They're gonna say nasty.
Yeah. And sometimes you might cringe and be offended, even with the people that you know nearby. I mean, fucking Vega Warrior was yelling like Kmart booty or some shit, and
I remember that moment too.
Oh man, it was funny, but it was also like, hey, but this is JCW type shit.
But he walked up right before he did it. I was standing in front, and he like walked like he wanted to take my spot, and he looked at me and he said, "You ain't gonna want to be standing here." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "You don't want to be standing here for this." And I was like, "What are you gonna do?" And then he said it. And I was like,
booty.
Yeah, he kept doing it over
Blue
and over.
light special.
What the hell?
They were saying it to the ring rat, right? It was to the ring rat.
Yeah, to the ring rat.
I love
booty.
He's awesome.
Yeah. So I think it's very exciting that we all get to be in Lansing. I think that's cool. Flash Cat, you should probably prepare yourself for like spontaneously saying like really weird shit really loud. You won't even understand why you're yelling it. Just go ahead and feel free and yell this stuff. Make a sign. Go crazy.
Oh, I'm gonna do. Yeah,
it's gonna be an experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to make a sign.
La voce
guy got mad about my
sign
and almost got punched in his face.
Bombardiero Crocodilo sente il vuoto sotto di sé. Il panico lo assale. I suoi artigli stringono l'aria.
Impossibile, io che sono il più potente. Questo mai doveva accadere.
Ma è tardi. L'ombra si richiude. Ornitorrinco istintivo è già sparito. La missione è compiuta. La caccia è terminata.
Last time I think it was like
Pappagallo pistola che mira da scuola. Pappagallo pistola, pazzo pericolo.
Something like that. It was like pineapple and like.
Povero pollastro, perché spari?
What's this one's name?
What is this, Bob? What is this?
Peritola Pistola?
Yeah, Pistola.
Poi prese patatine e pane organico. Pappagallo pistola, poi
brain rot.
Prese un panino, pagò conto. Poi partì per Blaze of
Oh yeah, Italian brain rot. Yeah.
I want to get that tattoo.
Trick track baraboom. Il mio mantello fa rum rum. Nel cuore di un bosco stravagante viveva un essere assai danzante, con foglie tra i ricci, ginocchia a
That looks like some strange Dr. Mysterious shit.
Il suo naso lungo come una zucchina, un po' talpa, un po' mandarino.
It's like that commercial. Like I saw this commercial and it was like, make like animals made out of silly fruit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's a commercial like that. And every time I did,
I always wanted to do statues like that. Like make statues like that, different like little animals
like furniture or something.
Fruits or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Make a meatball mouse. That'd be funny. That'd be funny looking.
A meatball mouse? That'd be cool as fuck.
A meatball mouse. That'd be funny like this. Manja.
I was trying to figure out what he was talking about in the chat. They're talking about skinwalkers in the chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one.
Oh yeah, bring a sign, Flash. Yeah, what are you gonna put on your sign? I think Carrie Morton might be there.
Madman Mick, you're from the Chicago area. That's the shit. You know.
I gotta think. It's gotta be a good.
I don't think JCW is allowed to come in Chicago. I've seen them in Joliet though. They were in Joliet like last year, but I don't think they could go to like Chicago proper. I think the Chicago Athletic Commission doesn't fuck with JCW. But I saw them in Joliet last year. They did that run, and Violent J and Ouija performed during that one.
Oh yeah. In Chicago, like yeah.
So they did like a I think a 3-day run for that too. But Joliet was one of the days that they did on it.
Yeah, was that the Train of Terror tour? Was that? I don't know if that's. Yeah, it was like
but no, I don't know if it was it wasn't like a tour thing. It was like just 3 days or a couple of days or whatever. It wasn't like a full long tour. But that was pretty tight. That was the same weekend that Jiggy and I got our tattoo, our Jungle Brothers tattoos done.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about these things right here.
Kind
of cool, but
these. Yeah,
like that one. That's just like a pig on top of an airplane.
Vola e porta gioia ai bambini piccoli e ama la Cina e TikTok. Jingo balò, jingo balì. Zumba lì, zumbalò. Se il vento soffia forte il mare diventa popcorn, ma se soffia piano allora è solo un cuscino bagnato. Ed ecco a voi l'ippopotamo anguria, la dimostrazione vivente che la natura a volte si distrae. Ma din. Merupakan sosok jeruk yang memiliki mata dan mulut. Dulunya ia hanyalah seorang manusia biasa karena sering menelan biji jeruk.
Is the fitness citrus?
He's got some ads on him, though, that guy.
Oh, Potato Bear.
Yeah, Flash is the quickest one with these.
Potato Bear. My kid watches all this stuff all the time.
What is this one?
Oh, that's gotta
It
be
looks like a cow on strings.
Es muy loco. Bla 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 bla
Loco.
Merupakan sosok kudanil mantan TNI Amerika
And right there is a zebra right there.
Pada
Is that
zaman
zebra? Oh,
usia
it's
dia
zebra.
tak sanggup menahan godaan es teh manisis yang dijual di pinggir jalan.
And then that one, I kind of like that one.
Look, he's laughing at it right now.
Yeah, that Belvedere. I think that's where they were at on that same run. Matt, Madman, Mick. That same weekend they did like Belvedere, Joliet. I always just say Joliet because every time that rappers go to Joliet, they say Joliet, but I actually know it's Joliet.
I just wanted to say,
Joliet.
you guys just totally passed up on that zebra fucking watermelon wearing Jordans. Holy shit.
Oh damn! I didn't even realize it was wearing Jordans. I was just too. I was trying to just figure out a cool name for a zebra melon.
No, zebra. Zebra. No. No
Leave it to
zebra.
Bob. He's like, hey, did you see those shoes on him?
I didn't see the shoes.
I didn't see the shoes.
Shit, dude. A hippo's face. What? Hippo.
I didn't see him. Now I'm gonna look at every little detail. I'm like, I don't know. This guy got shoes on his head.
Akira dropping those Chapo lines. My demons protect me.
Maledetto squalo pasqualo, sempre due pinne davanti a me.
Sharknado.
L'allero trinilà, il bimbambero sta di là, lo sblambero sull'asbibà, ma chi ha trovato la scimmia? Il cacto ippopotamo. C'era una volta un cactus gigante.
What was that one? What was that one?
What?
Looks like a nut. Hippo nut. It's a hippo.
What did it say, Bob? What was that one? It was like a cactus, hippopotamus.
Per tutto il deserto, dove la sabbia si muove, camminava solo mentre il vento scuote. L'ippopotamo rispondeva così, con ogni passo. Vieni qui. Il vento soffiava, forte e feroce, ma il cactus non fermava. Seguiva la sua voce. Camminò e camminò, senza mai fermarsi. In un mondo vasto, dove il sole non si può abbracciare, con le sandali...
They ruin your world.
Hippoparo, cacataro.
Hippocactus. It sounds like
Quando il sole cala, il freddo arriverà.
I think
Con
they
un
kind of
cactus il cactus riposerà. Turbilino tribulina, un antico uccello che mangia i kiwi.
Un trebolino, un trebolino.
Piante verdi e grandi. Compie le
That's funny. Sometimes when Bob's messing around, he's like, he does that, like how you were talking, but he's like mozzarella Alfredo. like whatever words he can think, like spaghetti lasagna. It's very funny.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Oh yeah, there's no Italian word for spaghetti. It's just spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
But my grandma has spaghetti. Get the spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
I'm like, no, you're just making it up now. That's it.
Bob, you gotta do
You're
like
just
30
making it
seconds
up.
of like an Italian guy's voice, like a thick Italian accent. I want to see you try for 30 seconds.
Me?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. They're not gonna just like, pull us up in a couple of years when the Italians take over. Big Vito's not gonna beat me up for fucking,
I don't know. He
butchering
might be
me.
lurking in the chat. Sometimes he's in there just like,
When I talked to Luigi Primo, he didn't have a Italian accent, and I was very disappointed.
Oh, he didn't turn it on for you?
No, he needed to lay it on thick for me, and he did not actually. So, but
Did you push the button on top of his head? If you push the button on top of his head, turns right on.
Clicks in the Italian mode.
no, we ended up having a serious talk about pizza instead. It was like there was
Does he
there was
make
no
you the best?
yeah.
Yeah, there's like a Primo's Pizza, like right by Detroit. There's a Primo's Pizza, and I was telling him, and he's like, I gotta collaborate with them. Like that
Hell
is
yeah.
very cool. Yeah. But I guess that is the end of the wrestling. So I do thank you for coming on here, BobeBlaze. Don't forget, you guys,
Bobby.
he's from Team Midwest United Juggalos. You can subscribe to them on YouTube, and on Thursday nights at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, you can check out the Unofficial JCW Pre-Show. And nobody does it like BobeBlaze, so you got to try it out. Try it out at least once. And if you want to try it out before he does it, like before Thursday, he's got them all. They're all, you can watch them at any time. Like he said, he's going to be, is it going to be 17 or you already did 17 episodes?
Just did 17 weeks in a row, you know. And for like I do these, you know, after going to see JCW out there in Michigan, or after Juggalo weekend, or after anything else that I do, like
busy.
You know, I just didn't realize how, I mean, it takes a lot to do a weekly show, and a weekly show that is a structured weekly show then too, you know. I have to watch the product. I have to write my notes for it. I usually watch it at least 2 to 3 times. So I watch it Thursday, and then I usually watch it again Sunday, go over my notes again, write my notes in a cool way that I could just like freestyle off of. And then I kind of just freestyle off of everything that I do. But I mean, like it makes it easy. You know what I'm saying? It makes it easy because of that. I do it for the Juggalos 100% all the way through. I do it for the Juggalos. And right now, the Juggalos got to do it like so. I've always Team MUJ, like we use a jester for what we do, right? Because we've always called ourselves the jesters of the carnival. You know what I'm saying? Like while the king, or in this instance, the Duke, is busy providing us with these big old fucking occasions of all this awesome entertainment, we come in there and we give a little bit of the entertainment that we can. You know what I'm saying? We're keeping the family fed, and that's my job. That's Team MUJ's job. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're jesters of the Dark Carnival. We're out here to put on for the product, and right now it's fucking JCW. So Juggalos, if you want this Juggalo shit to keep going for another fucking 20 years, right now for the 10 to 15. We're focused straight on JCW, all right? So get it together. Act like you know what the fuck it is. Pull up to these. Buy the fucking shirts. Support your favorite athletes. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, we're in a lunacy era, and the best way to support being a fucking Juggalo in the lunacy area is support lunacy. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and it's very easy. If you don't know where to share it at, just go right to JCW Lunacy on social media and share anything they have. It doesn't matter what it is.
That's free as fuck. Watching every Thursday or tonight or Saturday nights when you're just kicking it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Watching it then, and then it's fun too, because then you can just skip the fucking program, the commercials, or you could skip the little fucking ads that come through or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And watch straight product if that's what you want to do, you know? So, but that's the easiest way to support. Watch it every fucking Thursday, you know what I'm saying? Because right now, and we've got dope ass psychopathic shit for 30 years, and for a while right now we need to get straight up JCW, because that will feed the cool shit we get from psychopathic, you know. So
it's a legacy that deserves to continue. There's a lot of passion and there's a lot of love. These wrestlers put their blood, sweat, and tears and everything that they do. They're very, very passionate about being a part of JCW. You can follow them all on social media as well. You can support them in so many ways. So just find something that you want to share. You'll never run out of things that you can share.
Like, tonight, even like Power Slap's on tonight. So go into the Power Slap chat and ask for Hollywood Haley J, ask for Facade, ask for Danny Moe and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Hollywood Haley J is making the full push to Power Slap right now. You know what I'm saying? And she's the shit. You know what I'm saying? So go support the JCW wrestlers everywhere you can, and support JCW everywhere you can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and also support shows that are like promoting JCW, like Medicine Man Mick right there, Team MUJ, Humble Among.
Share it, subscribe, everything.
Yeah. And make sure, like JCW themselves, also the wrestlers also try to promote themselves every single day on social media. You can share their stories too. You know what I mean? Tag him.
They
and
want
stuff.
you to.
Show him
They
love.
want you.
Yeah, feeding the algorithms a good way to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Leaving comments and sharing shit, good way to keep shit going. You know, and it is, man. It's so entertaining. You know, it's a boy shit. I'm not going to talk about that right now.
Yeah, I feel like they put so
I
much.
had a being in here, but I said I chose Seinfeld because I'm more of the Seinfeld mood tonight.
You know, Colin has never seen Seinfeld.
Apollon's never seen Seinfeld? Damn, so there's probably a lot of things that I've said to Apollon or said in front of Apollon that just he didn't get because I say nothing but fucking Seinfeld references. So
I say them too, and I'm like, wait, you don't? Oh, so you just don't understand what I'm talking about? Okay, all right.
Yeah, man.
And I'm
Seinfeld,
like, how the hell?
Seinfeld's the shit. I'll make Seinfeld references all
But
fucking
he's
day.
kinda
I'm
hooked on
I'm
it
sitting
now.
in Jerry's apartment right now.
He's kind of hooked on it now. He's gonna watch.
I
the
don't
whole
know
thing.
what we're looking at, but it's very like.
That's Big Head. That's my boy Ed, the Big Head right there. Rocco.
I never know what any of this stuff is.
This Nickelodeon stuff. You don't watch
Oh, Nickelodeon. All right.
Damn,
Yeah,
Akira said I worked with Seinfeld's uncle Leo. Uncle Leo!
No, I like Eileen's. Eileen, is that her name? Right? I like when
Elaine?
Elaine. There you go.
Hell yeah.
Where she was drunk or something. She started dancing.
Dancing her fucking crazy
And
ass.
she's like, oh, there's like a full body heave. She's not dancing. Like she'd kick her leg out and like.
Yo, I
dance
love
like,
that show, man. Like there was like a time where, you know, I would watch like probably like 2 hours of Seinfeld before going to bed every night. I used to fucking love Seinfeld.
Oh god, the dog.
No, his real Uncle. Oh, I thought she was the Uncle Leo. Hey, it's all good.
We got a dog next
Uncle
door that
Leo.
constantly
Oh damn! I have a tiny dog. He barks at everything, but most of the time he's quiet. But I live in like my whole neighborhood now has fucking dogs all over the place. You guys have been over here, so they were really loud though. I'm trying to do something we got like that again, Flash, like a little kickback over here. I was trying to do maybe something to celebrate like Prez's birthday or something soon.
Yeah, do something. We'll come over there.
It's also EC Juggalo's birthday as well soon. So shout out to EC.
Oh
yeah.
EC.
I think it's Monday. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's on Monday.
Get the fuck out of here.
12 years old.
Am I right? Did I remember it the
He
right?
said 12 years old.
I think I remembered it though. I'm pretty sure it's on a Monday. I think it's next Monday, the one coming up.
Oh,
I know he's in the chat. He just like laugh out loud, you BobeBlaze.
He's got to be at least 15 by now. I don't know why.
Oh, the 25th.
The 25th.
Okay, so it's not.
25th.
It's the Monday after Lansing. That's when it is.
Oh, okay.
yeah, and I think Prez is then like sometime right after that. Prez is like, I think Prez is like the 29th or some shit. I feel like or the 30th.
That's Memorial Day.
Yeah, Prez is like right around then. Yeah, so that's why it's hard to get something together. But I was thinking maybe like Memorial Day weekend, like maybe the fucking Saturday Memorial Day weekend, maybe have a big ass fucking fire here or some shit. Cook some food for the Prez.
Yeah.
You know.
That'd be dope.
But I'd like to do something big again where I can invite, you know, a bunch of the homies and even invite, you know, Bob and Strange and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys aren't too far, you know.
Have a bigger shindig.
Yeah. Or even, you know, something that same size, but just, you know, a few more people. Like, why not couldn't make it last time? I'd like, why not to be able to come out here? And
That'd be awesome.
Are you talking about BobeBlaze's house? EC's never been to your house?
No, he hasn't yet. He's been over to Jiggy's house, but not here.
Yeah, I don't know where I heard that. I heard something yesterday. Violent J said, he said, or was it Shaggy? Who was it, Bob? He was like Jiggy, and they're like, "What do you mean Jiggy?" And he's like, "Jiggy, like fresh, like fucking fresh as fuck."
Yeah.
He kept saying Jiggy, Jiggy.
that's like how that's like Jiggy's name is because he's Jiggy Fresh. You know, he's fresh as fuck. He's Jiggy. You know what I'm saying? He's fresh. You know, so it's like his cousin's like giving him a name like that. You know, yeah, it's like he's Jiggy with it. You know, he's fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Getting jiggy with it.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, straight up. That's Jiggy. That's my boy. Shout out Jiggy Fresh. Shout out Prez Murderous. I love those motherfuckers, man. Like Team MUJ. They're my fucking dogs. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you guys for being cool as fuck to us. All of you guys have been cool to us. I mean, even, you know, Strange and shit. You guys have been cool. I know that Flash is, new doing stuff on here. EC's been cool with us. Bob has been cool. Bob hosted and went through, one of our hardest seasons of Trash Fire, almost all the way to the end with us. He got to experience why the season comes to an end, and I'm happy to see it come to an end. It's. Yeah, that's right. Call me Bob Barker in this bitch. But yeah, hey, and shout out to everybody who has fucked with That's Just Trash, That's Just Fire. It's gonna end next Saturday. It's gonna end permanently next Saturday.
I'm gonna cry.
I wonder who would take that competition. How many are left in there? Is it
5. 5. Yeah, 5 now. Yeah, 5, and all 5 were sent the same beat. Well, hey, what we didn't say on the show, and I don't think anyone's heard right now, so it's going to be the first time that we say it at all. The beat that we sent everybody was a Devereaux beat, so I don't know if that makes it any fresher or whatever. But we sent everybody the same Devereaux beat. It's just not like some beat we took off fucking YouTube
I'm just
or
saying
whatever.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard
because we gave them ammo. Yeah, we gave them ammo. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have to hear it 5 times, 5 different ways.
Exactly.
And
that's what's cool about it is that it'll be done 5 different ways. And again, this is me, talking. I'm not on my channel or our channel, or I'm not saying anything. I'm saying shit that's almost exclusive here right now. That I'm really we're gonna have to hear that beat 5 different times. I'm really expecting people to do some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you're gonna have to make it. You're gonna have to make it. Something. You're gonna have to think outside the box on this one.
The lyrics, off your cadence.
Yeah.
And
and this beat's one that doesn't necessarily fit styles or whatever. This is a kind of off the wall style dev beat that we got. It's not this isn't one of those guitar beats. This is a 4-year-old guitar no guitar. This is a 4-year-old dev beat. We got this beat when we first started doing Trash Fire, so and we sent all 5 this beat. Yeah, so I've actually
it's gonna be wild.
Yeah, we've only used this beat as background music, or it's never been used for anything else. And
that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to sneak in a good. You're we've held on to this for a minute. Who can make it real good?
Yeah, that's that's what adds to the challenge, and it's a beat off. We just said that in the chat, and now it has to stick around that to end the championship round. Will be a beat off, and we'll miss Bob on the beat off, but.
Bob ain't gonna be
Apollon is part of the beat off, though, right?
What's that?
Apollon is part of the beat off, right?
Apollon is part of the beat off. Yeah, it's Dungeon, Big Sizz, Billy Defense, Apollon, and Siggy. I think that's. Did I say 5? Was that 5 right there? I missed somebody.
Billy Defense.
Yeah, Dungeon, Billy Defense, Big Sizz, Apollon, and Siggy the Psycho are our fatal 5. And on Saturday, May 23rd, we will fucking decide who wins the trophy and gets a beat pack. So.
Dig.
And,
we're backing out of the situation.
You end
take the responsibility.
A series as the champion, so they'll there's only 3 champions right now, and 2 of them are Humble Among. So
yeah, but you know what? When you showed that trophy, oh my god, that is fantastic. That is
gorgeous.
Straight forged out of solid gold. We chiseled the base out of marble.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah.
Like a goat, right?
He
there's a goat.
In the Lake of Minnetonka.
Yeah, the waters of Lake Minnetonka to seal it.
Yeah, he blessed it.
Hell yeah.
I saw
That's crazy. A lot about Prince over the last week. So it's weird that you said fucking baptized in the waters of Lake.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about Prince. I've been thinking about Prince probably almost every day over the last week, which is just weird as fuck to begin with.
He's been popping in and out, every 2 days, something hearing something about Prince. Yeah.
And it's I was thinking about Prince, and then I went and got my hair cut, and then Prince was playing, and I almost said something to the lady, but I didn't feel like talking while I was getting my hair cut because I hate that shit. But then multiple times, and since then I've been thinking about Prince, and then for you just to say something about Prince, or at least the water's a minute time because that makes me think of Prince. So shut up, fuck it. Shut up,
I
Prince.
wonder when he died, because I actually just got a Prince thing. I just got something on my YouTube, and it was like, what is his name? Rami Malek, and he was like in Subsanity, and I liked it, and it was him, and he was supposed to be the better Prince, but the other guy was, man, what is that guy's name? Man,
Fanculo.
he's been on it forever. He's like been on that show forever. This kid I'm talking about, but it was Rami Malek, and it was this other guy, and he was like, you can't be Prince, but like Rami Malek was definitely the better Prince on Saturday Night Live. That was my point. And then it came up on my algorithm.
Shout out Saturday Night Live.
It was good. They're like act like Prince when he bumped his toe, and it was like
Oh yeah, they kept doing that. They both kept doing that, yeah. But it was like the same thing. Like it was the same. Do the noise again, Bob. But then they would like make a different face like every time. Because it's like, do Prince when he's this, and then they would go, and
they're
then
just trying to overdo it on some Prince shit. Hell yeah! Shout out Prince. R.I.P. to the great one.
Yeah, so I wonder if it was like his birthday, or like his death day, or something. But yeah.
His death day was like last month. It was around 420. I was in Colorado. This is another weird story about Prince, right? So I was in Colorado. Smoking pot outside in the mountains on 421. This is the morning after 420.
You agree that
listening
you
to some
smoke?
turtle doves or mourning doves do their little woo woo thing, you know what I'm saying? And I was scrolling through my phone and I found out that Prince died. I was like, damn. Yeah, shout out Prince.
Damn. That's harsh.
Thank you for having me on the Meatball Mamas, where I talked about Prince for 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yes, thank you, BobeBlaze, for being on Meatball Mamas.
It was great.
I do believe, I'm not sure what I think our next guest on the recap is going to be. I'm not sure. But I know that Humble Among is coming up on the Advice podcast, as well as Jasmine St. Clair. When she gets back, she'll be able to do that. She'll give us her availability. It will be in early June. So I'll probably like flip-flop the two of them, Humble Among and Jasmine St. Clair. And you guys, don't be afraid to call that number to talk about wrestling or to talk about anything you need advice for. Don't be afraid to feel vulnerable. I thought that was a very good thing that Geronimo did, and he kind of like put himself out there, and he like showed that it's okay to be a guy and like call up and like ask for help and like, you know, like clarity.
That was so sweet.
Yeah, and that's what that's absolutely what we're there for. But the next time that you will see Strange Suspicion live is on Monday, and that is with me and my Meatball Bob and our homie EC Juggalo, who's the Spread This Spread Love. So you guys make sure to come to that. I'm going to make sure that we are catering to EC Juggalo and his work schedule, so I'm not sure what time that's going to be, but it's usually between 7 and 8 p.m. on Monday. So we'll see you guys then. And thank you, Flashcat, for another great Meatball Mamas episode. BobeBlaze, we will be in touch very, very soon. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And
thank you.
Everyone in the chat who pulled up and was so great in the chat. Thank you guys for being here and being a part of what we do. We love it so much. The Meatball Mamas show you nothing but love. Thank you for being here. Flashy say manja, right?
Manja. Eat.
Yeah, thank you for having me here, man. Much love to everybody. You know, thank you, Bob. Thank you, Flash, Strange. I love y'all. EC, y'all this shit, man. Much more fucking love for sure.
Thank you, love.
Yeah.
See you Monday. Don't miss it.
Whoop, whoop. Peace. Hell yeah.
Fanculo.
Dude, we're backing out of the situation and letting him take the responsibility. We don't want to have any more to do with it. Dude, we're backing out of the situation and letting him take the responsibility. We don't have anything more to do with it. What?
Scusate.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
My dude, bro, you're funny.
La brisella maritami tu, quando si lava li belli cuscini, quando si lava li belle lenzuola, la gente dice che brava figliuola.